I know it's a game, but my God, are Derek and Frankie cold as ice. I know some of you guys are like, well, what are you talking about, Sage? They're not the same. No, they have similar attributes when it comes to their gameplay. I'll get into that at another time, but in this particular video, the only reason Derek is friendly, dragging Victoria along is not only because he thinks that he will win if she makes it to the end, but also because she is a solid jury vote for him. So he will do whatever he can to ensure that he will win. But like Dan Giesling said, he has to win first. You are not a shoo-in till you're in that final two. Frankie's cold too because Victoria's sitting up there crying. And he's just like, oh, there, sweetie. But I'm still going to vote you out. But oh, honey, I know. It's just, don't take it personally. Cold as ice. If things turn out the way my mother said and Caleb wins this game, I'm done. I'm so done. And with that, I will begin this review. Hey guys, this is Sage Valentine, and this is my review of Big Brother Season 16, episode number 35. Derek has a feeling that that silver button or gold button, by pushing that, it has changed the game. And as Victoria is on her little pity party, Derek's like, listen, don't count yourself out yet. He's like, I don't think you're leaving. I think that thing really changed the game. And Victoria picks up that there is a three-way alliance between Frankie, Cody, and Caleb. And Victoria knows that Frankie won't vote out Cody, and that Caleb would never vote out Cody. And Derek deduces that if Cody went home, it would be a big mess. But he also brings this up as well to Frankie, who's completely paranoid. And Derek says, listen, there's an unwritten thing going on between you, Cody, and Caleb. Derek feels like at this point he has to put doubt in Frankie's mind so that he will choose to take him to the end and not the boys. And Frankie is completely on to him, as we already know, because Frankie is not stupid. Frankie is the oldest in the house. No age, yes, age is nothing but a number, but when it comes to Big Brother, maturity is everything in this house. So Frankie, he knows that Derek is playing around, and he says, like, Derek's trying to play down his power by shining a light on Cody and Caleb. And Derek knows that if Victoria leaves, she's a jury vote for him. So Derek comes up with this plan for Victoria to go to Frankie crying and acting like Derek turned on her, because he realizes that if everybody knows that they're close, then people will see her as a jury vote, and that will kill his whole winning of the game thing. So it would basically kill his chances to win the game, in other words. So Victoria basically says to us that she wants to help Derek. She wants to help him to the final two. Wait till she finds out that Derek spearheaded the whole let's get Victoria out thing, or put her on the block for the past couple weeks. And it wasn't for her own benefit. It was for his own benefit in his game. And the fact that she's going along with this, and like she's okay with not losing just so Derek can win the game, this is a Big Brother first for me. I'm just saying this is a conscious Big Brother first for me. So Victoria talks to Frankie. She starts crying at the drop of the hat. And of course, Frankie falls for it hook, line, and sinker. She appealed to his feelings. That is Frankie's albatross in the Big Brother game. And Derek realizes that his plan works when Frankie comes back to him telling him that Victoria was all emotional, upset, and she feels like Derek betrayed her. And so the Big Brother Houseguests learn that in 48 hours there's going to be another live show. Get slobs in the house, which I'm not sure about Caleb, but with Frankie, I'm sure Frankie's used to somebody cleaning up behind him, I guess. And the fact that his toenails are everywhere, your food, ew, just imagining like trying to eat cereal and gross. So we get to see the jury house, which I've been waiting to see for a while. And we learn it's Zach's birthday, and the house guests give him a new pink hat since Victoria cut up the other hat. Hayden wants to see somebody like Caleb or Frankie or Derek in there, but he ends up seeing Nicole, and that's not who he wanted to see. Nicole reveals that it was a double eviction, and everyone sits down, they watch the video, and they can't stand Christine, and they make it known. Guys, none of us can really stand Christine. And Donnie's, and like, they all agree that Derek was good at being the nice guy when he's also the guy that's pulling the strings in the house. Donnie makes fun of Christine's laugh, which is fun timing, or great timing, because all of a sudden Christine comes in the house and nobody looks at her. It's so awkward. So they're watching her tape, and I think it's Hayden. Hayden says, "So, do you like dinosaurs now since Cody has the dinosaur outfit?" Then Donnie pops up and says, "Ooh, do you have an attorney?" Everybody was like, wow. It's like, Donnie, where did all of this sassiness come from, Donnie? Wow. Oh, my God. So, basically, Christine got what was coming to her, karma, as I said. She had the biggest or the loudest boos in Big Brother history. Well, she'll get the loudest ones after Frankie, because I'm sure a whole lot of people are going to be booing Frankie. And everyone agrees that it's basically Frankie and Derek versus Derek at the end, with whoever will bring Victoria. So just as Derek is walking to the door to cast his vote, the alarm goes off. And I'm like, uh-oh. I said, here we go. I was clapping my hands. I was happy. The Houseguests learn that by pressing the button, they did something that will affect their lives in the game itself. And everything stops and comes to a halt. Julie reveals to them that the game has rewound 1 week. Derek is ineligible to play for the head of household, and they have to redo the seed saw thing, HOH competition. Frankie and Cody are super surprised. Frankie the most. Cody has to become a dinosaur again. They need a new HOH. So Julie's talking to Dan Giesling. And Dan basically says that the best part of this season was that there was a strong alliance that steamrolled through the game. The guys haven't turned on one another yet. Frankie knows how dangerous Derek is as a player, and that's what makes him a really big threat. The rewind will affect Frankie. And if anyone else wins a HOH, they can make a big move and get Frankie out. I'm saying that. And a lot of people online, which is the reason why Julie Chen brought this up, are comparing Derek's gameplay to Dan Giesling's gameplay. What Dan had to say about that is just that Derek's played the game well, but in the end, Derek's going to have to explain every game move that he's made, and that's going to be extremely difficult. The only thing that they share together is a love of the game, but Derek still has to win, and I completely agree with Dan on that. There will never be another funeral like Dan Giesling's funeral from that season that he was on. And I'm trying to remember which one it was. I keep thinking 9, and I don't know why. Don't quote me on it, but yeah. So, in the end, they do the HOH competition again. It's the whole seed saw thing. And to make a long story short, Derek can't play because he was the outgoing HOH last week. So guys, thank you so much for tuning in to my review and being so patient because this is a late one. Tune in Sunday, which is today, at 8:30 Eastern. I'm not sure everywhere else because Big Brother's saying 8 o'clock, but I saw 8:30 on the app. I guess it's the Eastern time for Big Brother because the jurors are supposed to come back. Tuesday at 8, there's going to be an eviction. And Wednesday, there's supposed to be a live eviction, and there's a special show on Friday. So keep those in mind, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to rate this video, subscribe to my brand of crazy, and leave your comments and questions at all about Big Brother 16 and who you think is going to win. More importantly, stay tuned for my reviews of Big Brother, Under the Dome, and The Walking Dead. So until next time, everybody take care. I should have 36 by tomorrow. I'm not going to promise you guys that and say I'm going to do it tonight. I'm not. I'll probably do it by tomorrow. So thank you guys for tuning in. I love you all. Sage Valentine, Twitter, Google+, same handle. Bye, guys. Bye.